After reflecting on the mortality of his mother, Sufjan turns the mirror onto himself. If she died, why shouldn't he? Why not drive the car into a canyon or paint the bath red? There's nothing stopping him. Except there is. The only thing pulls no punches in its vividness and honesty, as it wonders aloud why this day shouldn't be its last. It's something that most of us in our most depressed and nihilistic moments have considered, and the song's comparative popularity reflects that. But, like most of us in those moments, Sufjan doesn't really want to die. He just wants his life as he knows it to end. And he's desperate to find that one thing, just one thing that gives him a reason to stay, to fight off the demons that drag him down into that canyon. Be it the constellations one night, or his faith in God the next. As long as each day brings something new, true and beautiful, he'll stay just to be witness. And thank God for that. Sufjan's vocals shine brightest here, I'd say, with his vulnerable falsetto as emotive as the instrumental is subtle.
Should I tear my eyes out now? Everything I see returns to you somehow. Should I tear my heart out now? Everything I feel returns to you somehow.
The gentle yet desperate tone of the bridge gashes our defences, as Sufjan begs the universe for some kind of answer. He could be referencing Jesus here, or Oedipus, or both, or neither, we can't be sure. But regardless, him tearing out his eyes to escape her and the predispositions to destruction that she brings is one of the most agonising yet beautiful images on the album. We feel the conflict of mourning that he suffers. He wants to remember her for her love, but is terrified of being next in the long line of inevitable failures and self-destructive addicts that make up his ancestors. He wants to break that chain, but not if it means losing her. But it's what comes next that cuts the deepest.
I wanna save you from your sorrow.
Children develop compassion and empathy too young. We want to help before we're capable of doing so, which leaves this horrendous gap in our lives where we can only watch as our loved ones suffer and grieve, understanding their pain but never their situation. All Sufjan wants is to make his mother happy, even now. And rationally, of course, he's not to blame for her sadness. He was near infancy when it all happened, but the pain of losing her still resides. And juggling anger in the presence of love is a tumultuous task. I don't want to put words in his mouth, especially ones that are probably projections of whatever I've got going on, but that's always what I hear when he utters that confession. Was it our fault? Why did she leave? Did she ever love us like we did her? We'll never have those questions answered. Why did she have to die? Well, because that's just the way things go, as the previous song constantly reminds us. It's not just a fact of life, it is the fact of life, along with taxes and the Falcons' choking leads. We'll just collapse if we don't move on, so on we march, time's arrow flying by our side. But why shouldn't we just kill ourselves now, get it over with? If all we do is grieve for our loved one's mortality, then why not embrace our own? There's no straight answer to that one either, unfortunately, and Sufjan's call to the universe will inevitably come back silent. If there is some greater meaning, it's not one we can find. The only thing we have is ourselves.